Hi, Sam. Nice to see you. How are you?
Hey, good. Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. If you could just introduce yourself, let people know who you are, where you're from, and what you do.
I am Sam. I'm from Morocco. I've been living in Japan for 13 years. I've been a teacher for more than 2 decades, and that's about it.
So you're from Morocco,
Yes,
and you're a qualified teacher, right?
yes, I am. I was a public teacher for about 10 years over there, for elementary school and junior high school.
Great.
And I also my father has a kindergarten, so I
Yeah,
used to
right.
help there since I was young.
That's
So
great. Wow.
yeah.
And how many languages do you speak, Sam?
Oh, but no, actually, about five languages.
About five. Fantastic. That's great. So obviously, being a teacher and being a speaker of foreign languages must give you great insight into the work that we do teaching EFL in Japan.
Definitely. Actually, yep, it helps a lot to understand where the struggle comes from and also how to help students who have difficulties learning. And also, it makes it easier to pinpoint, I guess, the issues because many times, like, I think the struggle with the teachers is that they don't understand why other kids are struggling with one thing or another. And coming from this multilingual, I guess, environment where I used to live, I and learning new languages myself, I actually understand how it can be really confusing sometimes because and sometimes really difficult to understand even the basic things. That helps
Great.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Could you tell us about the school where you work, please?
I work for No Borders International School. So it's it's a school that teaches it's actually a preschool and kindergarten that teaches kids 3 to 6 year old kids all the subjects in English. We also have an English Academy department. That's how we call it, and it's for ASP, our ASP program, after school program, and it's our after school program is for kids from 3 to 12 years old, so both kinder and elementary students, and all the lessons are done in English, of course, and all the activities are meant to be fun, engaging, and child-centered as much as possible.
Great. So you have a full-time, basically international kindergarten and an after-school program. And how many branches does No Borders have now?
No Borders has 6 branches, and each branch has, really depends, about 5 to 6 classes, some eight actually, classes for our kindergarten department and preschool. But also
Right.
we have our after school department that has a lot more.
Do you know the total number of students?
And I'd say about 1,000 students in
Yeah,
total,
wow.
and like run by about 150 staff members. They range from administrators to teachers to part-time teachers as well. So
Yeah, it's a big operation. And what's your role there, Sam?
uh, I am the I belong to a team called the Curriculum Development and Training Team. And basically, my job is to develop curriculum for different departments, but also train the teachers and make sure, like, do the on-job training, but also do training on new materials that we are making for them.
Great. Okay. When did you first come across Happy Valley?
Oh, that was in 2017. Actually, Ken met you personally. He was drawn by your charming personality and your wonderful presentation. And it was very interested. Ken, by the way, is our principal. So when he says something, we do it. So he was like, "This is it. We're gonna try this." And actually, so he made me check it out, and I went through the books, the curriculum, lesson plans and everything. It was very thorough. Actually, you had a lot of things that were really interesting and engaging, and that you had what we needed, let's say.
Right.
So we thought, okay, this is it, and we immediately changed our program and went with yours.
That's excellent. So it was a good fit for what you were doing.
Definitely.
And that was the reason for adoption. It fitted into your operations.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. It does that. It's also fun. It helps the kids learn a lot.
Mm,
It has songs, it has games, it has stories, it has like interesting characters.
mm,
So it has all that kids need at that age in our
yeah.
mind. So that's why we chose it. Not just
Thanks.
because it was fit to what we needed.
Right. No, no, thanks for that. That's a very good point. You said you went through all the books and the whole series, and you said it was thorough. Could you expand on that a little bit, please?
Okay, so how to say that? So, okay, there are, so every, uh, it has, it covers the language, the the vocabulary, and it has stories built in it. Actually, the whole thing is built around the story. That's the starting point. So that's really good. It has engaging songs, dances. It has um, uh, video like YouTube videos actually, and then even we had the DVD, so the kids can watch the dances and the songs, but also we could do that and learn them beforehand. It has uh, uh, it has worksheets that are added. So it has the workbook, the worksheet. It has a phonics book that's actually really good. It also has like even it has lesson plans for every lesson, but it also has even the Japanese explanation to the parents. That was really a big thing because we didn't
Hmm.
need to go through like it and find out what is the best about it and then write it down, translate it to the parents and so on. So it has all the elements that we needed and actually way more than what we needed. So that was good.
Right. That's fantastic to hear. Thank you so much for that. Is there anything in particular that you like about it? Is there a particular song or a particular story or a particular chant that appeals to you or you find useful?
That's, I haven't thought it for a while, but I'll say, okay, so here's the thing. The hello song is perfect. So it just says hello. Actually, this is a big thing at first because I want something simple and that the kids will not struggle to learn, will not be overwhelmed when they first exposed to the language. So just from the hello song, I actually thought, okay, this seems like it's building up on the other. Like the hello songs, the song progresses actually. The next one is hello, hi, howdy, or something like that, if I remember well, and
Yeah,
then and
right.
so on and so forth. So the idea is that it starts simple and it builds on it, and that's a great thing.
You noticed. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for that. And so you mentioned the Japanese explanation, and you also mentioned that you do training. So obviously, both parents and teachers are very important stakeholders in what we do in our work. How easy do you find Happy Valley to get across to both teachers and parents?
Okay. I this is actually another great point about not about Happy Valley. I was going to say no borders. Yes, no borders too, because we're using Happy Valley. But anyways, so so the great thing about it is that uh, it's simple enough and it's intuitive enough that you can have new teachers teaching it, and you don't need to worry too much about like how they will manage it. And it's very thorough, so they can read through the lesson plan and find out, okay, I can do this and that. And we have customized it a little bit. Yeah, you know that. So we kind of built a little more flexibility in it because like as I said, the lesson plans in the original plan are meant for 50 minutes, while our lessons are 80 minutes long. So we kind of changed things around, made it our way, which was great. It was easy actually to do with the, how it was done. So, and then, so training the teachers to do it was simple enough. Actually, we got a lot of help from you. Thank you very much. You were very
Pleasure.
generous with your time and effort. You came many times. We had Zoom
My
meetings as well
pleasure.
where you trained the
Yeah.
teachers. So that was really good. You even sent actually teachers to train us as well. That was very good. The Okay, about the teachers that you sent, that was a really good thing. Actually, the most impressive thing about that was the enthusiastic attitude towards it, more
Right.
than the content itself. Like it's not
Right.
it, there's a lot of content, but also the it seems like they were enjoying it, but also very excited about it.
Right.
And
That's great.
the teachers picked up that excitement. I'll add another thing actually that I really like about Happy Valley. So basically, it start like at the very beginning, we were happy with it. But actually, the more we used it, the more the teachers liked it. So they got, at first it was like okay, it's a new thing and it seems fine, but with the time actually the teachers got to see the difference, and then the kids are very engaged, and they don't use Japanese at the time. Like you know how 80 minutes is very long for kindergarten kids, and they get tired, and so they want to, like, the brain shuts off and they want to use
Mm.
Japanese because that's the easiest thing to do without thinking.
Mm.
But surprisingly, the program was like engaging enough that the kids didn't need to do that. So in many classes that the classes
Right.
that I taught, and then the many classes that I attended, the kids were like engaged and they didn't use Japanese, although their English wasn't like they're still new to English, if EFL students, but although their English wasn't that high, they still tried to use it while playing the game. So singing the songs and reading the stories or following the story. So that
That's
was really
great.
good. I think you talked too
That's
much.
great. Thanks. No, no, no. You keep going. Keep going. And how about the learner outcomes or the results that the program's getting? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, it's as I was explaining, it's actually worked really well, and the teachers were sold on it, say, with through the results that they saw from their kids.
Right. What do you think we could improve or add?
Oh, always a lot of things, of course, as many things. So can I say? Let me think about it. Hmm.
What's the first thing you would ask for if we were going to do something new?
Maybe the phonics. I'd say so. The thing is, the phonics is it's good. Just that it's repetitive. So it's good in a way because the kids can anticipate what's coming and then figure it out. But also after a while, it becomes a little bit stagnant. So better to try to find different ways to teach it. That's what actually we were trying to do as well, using the
Right.
same program, just different ways. Also, one more thing is the flashcards. If you have another version of the flashcards that are phonics flashcards that are meant for the teacher, because we only have the tiny ones that are meant for the students, but we don't use
Right.
individual cards for the students.
You can download and print the teachers' flashcards from the website for the
There you
phonics
go.
program.
See, we had to talk about this earlier. Now we know.
uh, yeah, we made the decision to do those as a free download. Yeah. So there's a bit, and they're provided so that you can print them out with a duplex printer or a serial
Okay.
printer. So there's a bit of work to do there, but
We'll be
it's on the
implementing that
download
shortly.
section. Yeah, great. And am I right in thinking that presently you don't use Happy Valley Digital? Is that correct?
Say again? Oh,
Am I
yes.
correct in thinking
Okay.
you do not use Happy Valley Digital?
No, we don't.
Right,
There are reasons for that. Like one of them is it's the way we run the classes, and then it's like we try to reduce the use of technology per se in
Right,
classes.
right,
It's
right.
because we want the students to engage with the teachers and not with
Yeah,
and then
not with the
also they're
screen.
exposed to it all the time. So the
Yeah,
other thing
right.
is like it's a big decision. Let's say we have to
Sure.
convince the parents, see if their parents are willing or not, and then it's like we have to do a lot of changes in order to use it. Not saying that it's not good. It's actually the
Mm.
last time when I saw the presentation, I was very sold on it, and I think we talked about it a little bit, right?
We did, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
we
was
did.
very impressed with the potential, just that it needs a lot of adjustment on our part as well. And then
Yeah, for sure. It's always a big decision to implement something new, particularly when you have multiple branches and, as you say, 150 staff and
exactly, it's
teachers.
like
It's
a lot of
a
tablets or
huge
something.
decision. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, a lot of tablets to buy, a lot of devices to buy, like
yeah,
lots of teaching to the parents, so
yeah,
they'll be able. We have to train our teachers also to explain to the parents if there's a problem or so on. So
yeah,
it might happen in the future. I'm not saying that
yeah,
it's not going to happen.
yeah.
It's just that for the
We're
time
very
being.
happy for people. Sure, we're very happy for people to implement Happy Valley in the way that they choose that suits them, and support them in doing that. You know, there's one guy I've interviewed who, for him, Happy Valley Digital, he said it was a game changer. That's great for him. It's not going to be right for everybody. So, you know, we try and do what we can. Do you have any final comments? Anything you'd like to add?
Oh, doing great. Keep working hard and improving stuff. And
Thank you.
if
So
they
some
are,
different, so a different. Sorry, please go on.
go ahead. Actually,
I was just going to summarize. So some different approaches to phonics and some worksheets would be what you would request first, I guess.
yes, maybe. So in summary, yes, that would be the
Yeah,
probably the best thing to do. Yeah, if I think about something else, maybe we can discuss it in the future. I can let you know.
great, for
So
sure.
far,
I'd
these are
I'd love to hear any other ideas you have. One thing I will say is that do have a look on Happy Valley Digital for the Phonics Readers. We've got some Phonics Readers on there, and
actually I
there are
did
more
see
Phonics
them.
Readers coming up.
They're very good. Actually,
Thank you,
they're really good. I
thank you.
saw them. Those are those are really good. I like the game too. The games are really good.
Yeah,
Like the
thanks. There's some more readers coming soon as well. Those first ones are
oh
very simple, and there's some more storybooks with different. I won't give too much away, but there's more coming on Happy Valley Digital for Phonics readers soon.
oh, we've got a
So keep
scoop here.
it's good indeed.
Heard it first
Okay,
here. All right.
yeah, that's right. That's right. You heard it here first. All right, Sam. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much. Take care, man. See you.
Thanks.